Alrighty, let's get this underway. I need to make it a habit to aim my head a little differently. So I'm always talking to the mic directly. Alright, I think we're about good to go. So, here we go. Hello everyone, and welcome to Dark Souls 3. This one right here. Probably restart the intro for the video. Probably should have logged in anyway. I don't know how loud it is. It shouldn't be too loud. Did not check that, so hopefully it sounds okay. So, hello everyone. Welcome. We're going to be playing some Dark Souls 3, and it's not going to be from the beginning. It's going to be on the kind of been playing on for a while. And the reason for that is mostly because I don't want to restart the game just yet. I want to get through it all. And I was already pretty far through the game before I was like, hey, I should stream this. So that's just kind of how it's going to be. I will do, once I get through all the game all the way, I'm going to do an actual playthrough by itself, starting fresh, since it's going to be a lot faster. A lot better to do. So this is probably going to be more like a compilation that's going to go up on YouTube rather than a full playthrough. But I'll put the full playthrough once I do it on the channel as well. So montages for what's going on right now, and then later on do the you know, put it all together and do a whole new playthrough. So right now I am level 97. Of course, got 99 hollowing because who doesn't? And you might see that I put a lot of points in vitality, and so basically I was being kind of stupid, and I didn't know anything about builds or anything, and I knew I was gonna fail anyway, so I'm not being too hard on myself. But it definitely has a lot of work that can be done on it, and I'm glad you can reallocate with Pale Tongues for your attribute points. I don't know if I'm gonna do that in this playthrough. I'm glad to know it's a thing though, because I almost got 40 vitality, which is a little much, but it allows me to do what I'm doing right now, which even with a Havel's Ring, I'm able to have a longbow, a claymore, this giant great shield, and like the whole exile set on with, you know, some kind of heavy-ish rings as well. So it gives me a lot of wiggle room. I mean, I do have the Ring of Favor and Havel's Ring, and actually that's what I just got. The last thing I did was came and killed the two like crocodile monsters that are down here. I don't actually know what exactly they're called, but I didn't know, but they actually dropped that ring, which is actually really freaking awesome. One of the best rings. Increases HP, stamina, and max equip load. And it's not as good as the normal, as all the rings individually would be. So like the life ring, which raises maximum HP, raises more. The Havel's ring raises the maximum like load way higher. And then, you know, like the stamina ring, but having all those together, so like you really could have, you know, the Ring of Favor, Havel's Ring, this ring, I don't know how to pronounce that, and then the life ring all together, and basically up it all a bunch. So I mean, the ones I'm working with right now is I like the Pontiff's right eye a lot. I got the left eye in here as well, just in case I feel I'm doing a little worse, but having this freaking awesome covetous gold serpent ring, being able to get drops is awesome, especially for stuff like farming and just being able to farm way easier. Like that place, I was having actually a lot of trouble with Aldrich for the longest time. I just straight up could not beat him because I didn't know his movesets, and I didn't want to go in all the time, and I was super low on embers because I didn't realize how hard it actually kind of was to get embers. And it's a lot harder than, you know, just going and buying them, because they're not infinite in the store. They only have a set amount depending on how many ashes you've given, you know, the priest lady. So I didn't have any more to get, so I was like, okay, I'm screwed, and there's no way. I had way less health too, so I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to. Actually, I don't know where I'm going. I just have bonfire down here to teleport from, but there's no way I'm going to be able to do this without an ember, and I had none. And I didn't want to waste my embers to go into a battle I knew I was gonna lose. And so I think I ended up really buffing the Wolf Knight's Greatsword. See, it's already +3, because that's actually, it does good against the, I think, Abyssal enemies, which is what Aldrich is. It's actually kind of a sword that's not amazing outside of that area with an Orlando. That's what it's made for. Same thing with like the Storm Ruler. You know, I didn't actually have Siegfried to go help me in that fight, so I just have Storm Ruler. And actually, I got the because I didn't have Sigurd help, I have two of them, And actually, they're so light that I could have this whole Exile armor set on and dual wield them, which is kind of cool. But it kind of defeats the whole purpose because, you know, you got the Storm Ruler. The whole point of the Storm Ruler is the special attack where you do like the stance and it like charges up this wind thing, which is actually kind of cool because you can move around and actually like do it while moving around and it still charges it up, which is really nice for the boss battle because the whole point is to get it to glow like that, which takes a good amount of time, but it doesn't actually go away, which is also nice. So you can like charge it up in the corner or whatever in the beginning of the boss fight, roll around or whatever, maybe get a few tiny little pot shots in though it doesn't really do much damage, and you do the, you know, show, and that's kind of what kills him. You can kill him in like I don't know, it's like freaking 4 hits with this thing. It's kind of crazy. I don't really know why they did that either, mostly because like, why would you make a boss so hard that you need an item, but the item makes it so you can kill him really easily? So like, why wouldn't you just make the boss fight semi-hard and not have either of the two extremes? Like, I didn't get that, but I went back and looked around and saw it was like, oh, the Claymore is awesome, so I maxed that one out to give me close to 400 damage, and it's actually really nice. And one thing that I realized is I don't block anything, which is probably why I die a lot more than I need to, because the shield freaking, it absorbs a lot. It absorbs a lot, with, you know, a lot of physical, actually a lot of fire, and that's what I've mainly been using it for, is because of how much fire damage. I think I was trying to get through the, like, the wyvern things that you can go and check out at the, next to, like, the dragon stuff. Let me see. It'll be on the map. Yeah, the Dragon Barracks. The two giant, like, I don't know if they're zombie dragons. I think they're zombie dragons that are, like, sitting up there. I was like, oh, maybe I can, you know, just brave it with having a whole bunch of fire stuff on. But that didn't really work, so right now, literally the only thing I have to do is the Prince Lothric, and I think really after, I'm pretty sure it's just the Lord of Cinder left. I'm pretty sure that's the end of the game. I mean, granted, I have not done a lot of the side quest bosses. Like, I think I went and sought out the Stray Demon, but that's like about it. I don't think I've really done much more besides that. I don't know. Let me see here. I actually went and got the gold sword fragment and gave the fire. I give the fire the whatever her freaking name is. The lady with mask. I forget her name. What's it? Lady mask. That one I gave her eyes back. The shrine maiden, whatever. Freaking. That's so annoying. The firelink herder, the one who touches fire. I don't remember. What's it called? What the freak is it called? I just bumped my mic in anger. And so yeah, the firelink shriner, her lady. Yep, she's pretty cool. But yeah, Candle Boys. So basically, ooh, shot all over, shot from all the dudes. Here he is. These guys up here were kind of sucky. Like the 3 dudes that come at you all at once. One's like a heavy sword wielder. Where am I? I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on or who's doing what. Oh, you better not station me with these stations. Freaking, I hate these guys. Oh, he did. I try to roll and it's just like, no, I gotta just jaunt away. I think there's actually a way to get past those guys if you wear like their like full like robe outfit and dip your head in some wax, but it doesn't last very long anyway. They're kind of weird looking. I don't know how much I like those guys. But I mean, cool character design, I guess. Kind of weird, like zombies almost, except they have magic and stuff. I think I actually went the wrong direction. Ooh. Again, those grabby hands give you the death touch. They just touch you until you die. It's kind of crazy. Like caress your cheeks until they're no longer there. Yeah, up here. This is what sucked. And this was no fun. I don't actually. There was a better way to do this. And I don't remember what it has been because it's been like a day since I played this game and I made a whole bunch of progress and then just didn't do it because I wanted to save some stuff for the stream, even though I'd pretty much done the entire game. Maybe it's here that you get to go up? God, let me check. Oh, no. I went to the wrong freaking shrine. That's why. I'm the totally wrong place. You actually, it's kind of backwards where you have to go back towards the dragons, and then there's that one like elevator that'll take you to another elevator that'll take you to the fight. So kind of weird. I'm glad I remember that though, so I'm not trying to run around. Because there's one right here that you can take that takes you to a place, and there's that one I went to that takes you all around. Instead of doing either of those, I'm just gonna get all ready. I think, what is it? Lightning? Actually, let me go to the shrine real quick. And this is so weird. Well, one of my messages got raided. But this is so weird. How there's a bonfire right here, and there's literally one like right there, and there's nothing in between here. I think people have talked about this before, but like I really like the level design. I think it's really well laid out. And granted, this is my first Dark Souls game, so I don't have a reference point from the first two, or the Demon Souls or Bloodborne. I'm playing this on the Xbox Series X thingy, so I can't. No Bloodborne for me, but it's just a good game in general. Like, people narc on it, but it's just because it is a Souls-like, or not even a Souls, it's a Dark Souls game, and they're holding it to a really high standard. But I still, actually, this is where I need to be. I still think that like it has pretty good level design. Like, there's very few things that I've been like, what? I mean, granted, this is one of them, where I'm just like, do you really need two bonfires? Like, you really could have just moved this one out here, or just like made it so this area didn't exist, because there's nothing that's around you. I mean, there's some items, you could have just moved them, or not really had them exist even. You could have just like shortened the gap, made just like a bridge, I guess. Like, you don't really need that little area there. It's just kind of weird. But I actually defeated this guy first time. I just kind of walked into this fight. It was really not that hard. I did summon the dude that was sitting over here, but I thought it was going to be way harder. But it really wasn't. It was fairly easy to just go up and smush him in the face. But just gotta come back out here. And it's not this elevator either. It's the one right here. So I think there's a different elevator you can take that takes you from the bottom and then takes you up. And then you can go to this one. There's just a lot of elevators everywhere for shortcuts, which is I gotta admit, is a little more lackluster than I would have liked it. Actually, this one can go two directions. Yes, it's going it's like the one where you meet Sigurd, where it goes up and down. There's two different elevators that are on like different levels. So while this comes up to the top, the other one is at the bottom, and so you can get like special items. But yeah, these guys just kind of go past. I don't really want to deal with them, to be honest. But I will munch my crunch. Wait, frick, I'm stupid. I need to go to the shrine bonfire because I need to grab some lightning chocolate, not chocolate, chalk. It's not even chalk anyway, it's the freaking whatever that gives me cool stuff. Like the paste that you put on your sword that makes it zip zap. I don't know. Let me just buy from you this stuff. It's resin, which I still don't know what it is. But I'm gonna get 5 of those. And I'll call that good. Because I need my sword to be enchanted, because lightning damage does good. Pro tip, lightning damage against the Prince of Lothric is pretty sweet. Could I just go here? Do I need to go back from the Dragon Slayer armor? Can I just go here? I don't know, so I'm just gonna go here because I don't want to have to run through a whole bunch of enemies, to be honest. They're more annoying, and that's the thing with like Dark Souls games. It's like, yeah, you're like a little enemy that can kill real easy, but they can also kill you real easy most of the time, so it's just kind of weird. But man, I do think my favorite part of this game was the untended graves. And like finding that secret area and going back through it. Like, I thought that was so cool how you're like venturing through the same area, except it's like in like a different world. Like, it's a weird, like almost like a portal back to the dimension. So because you can go to both places, they both still exist, but it's like where the fire's gone out and everything's dark. It just looks really weird. Also, these things, like, what the frick is that? Like, holy crap, dude, it looks so cool. The background elements are so freaking cool. Like, all of that. Like, holy crap, that's rendered. It looks really cool. I mean, a lot of times if you get too close, the textures are a little gross. But, man, just the scale. They do the scale for most stuff really, really well. There's a few times as well that it doesn't look as good. But, man, beautiful views 90% of the time. Okay, I did grab the thing that I needed. I thought I was being stupid running all the way back here for nothing, but Looks good. The stream seems to be doing okay. Because floating midair because... but yeah, I guess I'll just show the secret area while I'm here. So, yeah, you can go down. Which, I guess this isn't too secret because people try to go on this elevator anyway, being like, hey, there's an elevator here. But yeah, this dude has something on him that I think is pretty good. I believe... I don't know if it's a ring, but I think it's something pretty okay. But, like, you would go on this anyway. It's not too secretive. It's pretty intuitive to try to go find. What was it? Pointless? It's actually not too pointless, my friend. So I actually just need to... Boop. Nope. Try that again. There we go. Okay. So yeah, that thing will come up. And I'll go up there. I'll beat the boy. And I gotta beat him again with his brother on his back, which is a really weird boss. Like, guess what? I'm gonna whisper at you, give me a piggyback ride, and here's 2 health bars. Just kind of random whatever. Like, I feel like it could have been done a little better. I know I said I like this game, and I'm like, I don't know why people don't like it. I've been narking on it this whole time, but, you know, you gotta give and take. Just here and there. But I actually did first time. Or maybe it wasn't first time, maybe it was second time, but I got through the fight pretty fast. I don't know how long this lasts, but I'm going to use it anyway. Like it lasts forever. Both guys go, okay. So the fight's right here. So it's a little bit of a trek to get up here, but not bad. Also, I got a cool little cheat method in case I don't want to lose all my souls, which, to be honest, my kind of goal is like, alright, it takes me almost 60,000 souls to level up. If I don't have at least half as much as it takes to level up, then it's really not a worthy amount of souls to keep. Like, I don't care about losing what I have right now. So, also, ooh, I hate those attacks. Ooh. I can't hear the game. I still need to set that up. Oh. Alright, okay. Then let's stem the board. Yes, but I also don't block. Which I need to do. Because this actually absorbs a lot of freaking juice. I took like no damage from that, and I could have taken more. Oh my god, I'm out of stamina, dude! Dude, I suck at timing my blows. But see, he's not that hard. Oh, okay, alright. I get it. Ooh, get away now. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna drink 2. Wait, I didn't drink 2. Oh. But see, he's like, I was like, oh, this fight is freaking easy. And it's not. Well, I can't say it's not. I just have not figured out his attack pattern. It's like kind of like when he does like a big ol' attack, you know, he's about to teleport and try to stab me. Ooh boy. Okay. And trying to figure out when you can freaking S this fast. I'm just gonna touch your nipple. If you vibrate a little bit, he doesn't know what to do. Okay. What's up, boy? Stop. Okay, I don't know where you went. That does so much damage. That could be an instant kill. What? He gets up? When did he get up? I thought he was just on his knees, which is kind of weird anyway, but... Aha, gets up. Oh, I'll let the cutscene play, since I had showed it to the stream yet. Here we are, he is down for the cat. And there's man upstairs.
Dear brother.
His brother. I don't know any of the lore. I just like, cool, great, he gets revived or something. Also, he can teleport. They're just teleporting family. Also, is that guy just big? Because he makes the big dude I was just fighting look really small. Like, is there just like a different race of people that are just bigger? Like, if you're royalty, you're just 6 feet taller than everyone else? Is that just how it works?
For that is our curse.
And then it gets a little fantastical. It's a curse. Oh. And I don't know, this is kind of weird. It's just, I'm going to be on your back now. As a weird, like, brother wart. And there he is. He's the boy. I'm always excited more than, like, the boss fights to see what their souls will let me craft. And there he is. He's still not standing up. I don't know why they don't stand up. A lot of these characters don't stand up straight. Like, the dancer doesn't, Vort doesn't. Like, none of them stand up. They like to just sit on the ground with their knees. Oh, yeah, this guy has the freaking Aldrich move. Ooh, so much damage, dude. I don't know any of this guy's moveset, which is not a good thing. Ooh, I wish I could backstab. I don't know if you can backstab bosses, but it would be cool nonetheless. Okay, alright. I need to kind of regain my balance. Ooh! Okay. There's some pot shots. Ooh, but he's taking some too. Alright. Get some juice. Oh no, I thought I that was my bad. I shouldn't have tried to get a potion. That's the thing, is I don't know. I barely even touched that second. I think that's the third time I fought him. So I haven't really seen. I think I died to his first form, and then I got to his second form, and then that time I got to his second form too. I'm just burning through my embers, which is not good. I feel like there should be a better way back than having to go all the way there. Should I equip different rings? Can he even drop any? I don't even know if he can drop anything worthwhile. I think my stamina recovery is way more beneficial at the moment. Why are my messages getting raided all the time? I don't even have anything good. It's just a bunch of random crap like, oh yeah, there's a big dude. There's a pussive man sitting in front of you, sort of messages. A few things here and there. I think it's cool though. The only thing I don't like about this game at all, like whatsoever, is the fact that you cannot turn off invasions. Like it has to be a thing. If you want to use embers and actually like play the game with a little bit of a crutch, which it's not really. I feel like crutch is sort of a subjective term, but if you want to play with an ember and actually have some extra health and beat some stuff, then you basically have to just get invaded and lose all your stuff wherever it gets lost. So big whoop on that. But I am glad that they don't make you run through crap to fight bosses over and over again, because most of the time people are going to be facing these things many times. But I have enough embers, I know where to go farm more. It's actually over Diveboard, because those Lothric guys with that awesome, sweet freaking thingamajig that is that Serpent ring allows you to get all those sweet drops, and they drop embers all of the time. So here we go, back into it. I'm just going to skip the cutscenes now, since it's all been showed to the public. Here to use. Oh dang, that dude's holding his head. Isn't that pretty cool? Isn't that pretty sweet? Wow. Which is weird. That's a weird design. I don't know. I feel like sometimes the designs are just, I'm edgy to be edgy. Also, I speak really quickly. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's already getting my sauce. Ooh, sauced. Ooh, sauced. Ooh, sauced. Okay. Great, you ready? Woo! I get what? Get what? World? I'm ready. Ooh! Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? So does that one, especially the one. Butt stab. Oh, he stabbed me in the face. That's weird. Oh, guess what? No. Haha. Stabbed in the butt. Okay, I think I can only hit him once. That is max. Okay. Butt stab? Nope. Skyward sword. Get. I need to get one in. Come on. It takes forever to pass this boss. I think it does take a little too long. Like, it's like, if you're in a battle, you're gonna chug that stuff. You're not gonna be like, sit. Oh, he's got the big move. Okay. Whenever he teleports away, I know it's a big move. That's a good point of knowledge. Except I can dodge correctly because he's got a weird delay on his attacks. Also, I don't know what he is. Oh my god. I'm gonna run out of everything by the time I get the second form. Owie, dude. Okay. Got an actual stab in. I just gotta do it at a better time, I think. Oh, God, I never get that one right. Field drink. Oh, God! I think I'm done with the animation, but I never am. Stab. I want to take this better. I didn't know he was going to go for the double swing. Okay. Cow. I forget I don't need to always dodge. If I really can't dodge it, I can block. Like, there, I thought I dodged, but I didn't. Oh, he's behind me. He's behind me. Oh, I don't know how he did not hit me. Hit blockers on this stuff is kind of weird. Dude, I'm taking way longer than expected than I did the first time. Basically, I'm not taking this time. I can get more off, but you can take them, I think is hard to think. I think I just need to be more aggressive, actually, not the other way around. Might be a little bit better. Right, cutscene, great, good job. You just did. Ooh, ooh. Stab. That's a good time. Really? I had to do that. I thought I was being smart too. This is basically one of the dodge ones. Will dodge, dodge roll. Oh. Good. Get it, boy. Ooh. Whoa. Check out. Damn. I don't know where you were swinging. Wait, ready. Watch this move. And oh. Ooh, that was a good one on your part too. Woo. When did he shoot his juice? Dude, ow. Last one. This is the last effort, boy. Someone's gonna go in with it. Where is it? Where? Just getting time and getting hit by almost all of them. Oh! Whew. Maybe I should head in the left hand. The principal is almost dead. Alright. Come again. Get those fucked up. Okay, I did. I don't know what you do. No! No, I did not know. That was good though. That was good. I did not realize that it was like one of those things where like you hit the monster enough and it's like, oh, now my real weakness opens up. Okay. Alright. Alright, I think I got it. I don't know why I'm rushing the bonfire, but I think I got it. I think this is where it goes down. Probably not an optimal build for this boss fight, but you know what? I think I got it though. And that's what matters. In totality. So totial, it was my own word that I should have just made up. Okay. I kind of don't like that they put this here because now I have to do the whole thing where I like onto it and then off of it and have to wait for the next one to come down and then I have to wait for it to go up and then I have to get into the boss fights. It's kind of unnecessary, and actually this game is kind of stinky and not very fun, which is why I'm playing. It's kind of a torturous thing for myself, just more of a disciplinary act rather than for pleasure. So just letting you guys know that this is definitely not for your guys' entertainment either. It's more to watch my suffering and not be amused for sure. So just bear that in mind while we ascend this tower and try to go fight a giant boy with a sword. Oh, speaking of swords, right there. Alright. Almost out of these, but that's okay. No, it's by some more. Well, I mean, it's not that hard to farm. What is that? 1,000. I really could just go do a little bit of farming. Like, there's one area where, like, per load, I guess, whatever you would call it, you get, like, 9,000. So it's farm. Alright, I don't know how he didn't hit me there. Alright, then. Alright, and then you do another attack, so I'm just going around. I don't know if there's any audio cues, I don't know whether there would be, for the most part. Alright, I can do that. The attack rock's kind of weird, but I can get more in, actually. Oh, whoa! I didn't know that was a thing! You can straight up hit him when he teleports into you? It's like, I almost got him, dude. Dang! Dude, I'm freaking sweet, dude. Ooh, and juice it! Oh, not that direction. Not the direction he was asking. Okay, juice, cool, fine. Okay. Get juiced. So. Oh, frick you, I don't... It's not fair. You get to double, oh! Brother, you can actually kind of good if you get on the line, which is nice. Okay, I need to... I don't know about that, so I just need to use my arms. Brother. Okay. No! Oh, thank you for dropping on the stone. I don't know how I hit you. That's cool. Okay. I'm not knocked on. Just to make sure. Okay, that's cool, but I need to, like, juice. Actually, double time, where'd you go? Okay, and that's not cool either, bro. Yes! But you know what? We did it. I even got the Cinders of the Lord. So guess what? We just freaking destroyed them. I even got that sweet achievement for it. So that's kind of where I'm at. Feels good. Oh, and there's a sale of a bonfire. And then I'm guessing something happens when you decide to change the thing. Yeah. If you go put the last dude on his pedestal, I think something doth do did happen. Actually, what is got his soul? Actually got two of them on me. Why is that? Oh, the Dragon Slayer. Oh, I didn't even look at that. I'm not actually looking at both of those. I'm guessing the Dragon Slayer you can get his freaking armor. That would only make sense. I don't know why I'm running away from the bonfire. I'm kind of curious what messages got raided. This one. Let there be projectile. That's over by the giant, and you'll initially meet him. And I have like the pointing up towards where he's throwing them. Apparently, people liked that one. All right. Get back into it. Get it done. That only took me half an hour. Made pretty good time on that. So I'll put my souls away because you can still use them when you're sitting in here, but I don't like having these type of souls on me. Crestfallen Knight, does that like through 20,000 souls, 10,000 souls? So I'll be able to level up, I think, actually twice, which would be cool. Here we go.
Aha, thou art
So we got where is it? No. Twin Princes. This is it. Lorian's Greatsword. That seems pretty cool. I don't know how good that is, but it does some fire damage to start off with, which is cool. Dragon armor. Yep. Got an axe and then your shield. That's what I thought. Shield is huge though. Your arms is even bigger. Oh, what was this? I think that's it. Whoa. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Vigor, endurance, and vitality are up. I didn't even think about Champion Gundyr fighting him again because he was so freaking easy. Wow. And then you could also make his halberd. I didn't even remember that.
Of Sin, choose thy fate all the more.
I don't know how that does anything with the story, but that's okay.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then take
okay,
note.
so how much is it to level up? That's not actually 60,000, so I could go use that to level 99. I like even numbers, so we'll go with that on Vigor. And then I guess some more into Endurance next. I'm not actually too sure where I should really spend my souls at this point. It is pretty much the end of the game. I mean, I don't even know if you have to get to this level. I kind of... That's that. I don't know if you have to even get to this level to play the game. But I decided to. I don't need more vitality. I guess I will just go with... I don't really use FP almost at all. Because I'm like a total strength build. So I guess I'll just put one more in endurance. Sounds good.
Farewell, Ashley.
Get a little more of that in down rounds. That's actually the cool thing with the Claymore. It doesn't really take much. You can swing it all around. Alright. So I guess the last thing to do would be to put this dude, because I got the, this is the Who, this is St. Aldrich. Did I put his thing there? Oh, I didn't even put Aldrich's thing there? Wow. I've had that on me forever. So there's his skull. The Abyss Watchers I heard was going to be really hard, but I found it to be really freaking easy. I don't know if that's just me, but that was like one of the easiest fights. And that's another thing I've heard about this game is the fight. Some of the fights can be lackluster, like the giant dude, you just snap the rings, like hit him in his rings and he's dead and that's it. But the Abyss Watchers did not seem to be that hard. I like the concept though, how it's just a whole bunch of dudes trying to fight to be the only one. I don't really know much about the story, but just that base concept seemed like a really cool thing. But yeah, they weren't that hard because a lot of the times they just fought each other, and they weren't hard to get away from either. So and there's Yorm the Giant. I like his boss, but I don't like the way it like was executed per se. So and then there's the Prince Lothric, last hope of his line. Or whatevs. Holy King Lothric. So this isn't the prince's, is it? No. So where do I offer? I have his ashes or his stuff in here, don't I? As like a thing. I have all these scrolls, but I didn't do anything with pyromancy. Cinders of a Lord. But I have all the cinders. Where do I think she just wants me to kill her.
Ashen one, before him seduced by the thin. Very well.
Here? No. I don't offer him up here because I've tried that already. That guy's already sitting in his throne. Those others have their souls. Oh, duh. It's not up here. It's down here. Which I guess is not really a duh thing. All of them else rested in their chairs. I feel like that's going to initiate the last thing like I did with the dancer. And I don't know if I want to do another boss fight tonight just because it is already getting kind of late. So I think I will pick this up tomorrow. But I do hope everyone enjoyed the the stream. I'm gonna hopefully do these more often. I haven't been for a while, and I definitely want to get back on it. But if you do, and you want to see more awesome content like this and some exclusive content that doesn't go anywhere but GameTimeBros.com, you can go check that out. Have yourself a good time. Go check out some of the stuff I'm putting up there. And head over to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/GameTimeBros. And, you know, follow me at Twitch if you're not already at Twitch. It's twitch.tv/GameTimeBros. Kind of all the same, just to make it easy on you guys. But yeah, go check me out there. I'm going to be streaming a lot, doing some montage stuff here because I also got some other stuff, like more how-tos planned as well. Might go back to some Terraria stuff because people seem to like that a lot. And some more Valorant tutorials and sort of that kind of stuff, just to kind of level out all the different things that I'm into, because that's kind of the fun of making videos. So yeah, I'll see all of you in the next stream/video.